Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Callahan's Bowl-O-Rama. This is the round of 4, semi-final round.
Like third frame.
Okay. NEBA number 972. On the way to 1,000. This is the Rip Callahan Memorial Singles Open. We are playing on a 43-foot 7-to-1 pattern, about 26.1 mils pattern that was created for this tournament called the Multi-Stack NEBA Bowl-O-Rama 2022. And as we've said all day, it's played pretty fair for everybody. Neither side dominated. You had guys playing straight, guys hooking it. You guys want to talk about it? Since you guys bowled?
We did bowl. We did bowl. I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, you were going to see.
Last night was totally different than today. They were a little.
There you go. Now we can hear you.
Last night was.
Oh, by the way, sorry. Let's introduce everybody because we have a new guest in the booth.
So you're used to Bruce doing all this.
Yeah, I'm used to Bruce doing all the legwork. But Brian Gaskell with you here, and with me is Chris Forey.
Good evening, everybody.
And taking over for Mr. TechVision, we have Ditto Fitzpatrick.
King ding-a-ling.
That's.
This is the first time I've been in the booth.
Yeah, you didn't even
get your last. So watch what you do.
You didn't even get to be in the booth when you won.
I did not. 12 months ago.
We had a blackout.
I was here. Yeah, we had a problem.
That was defending right here, right?
Yeah,
defending champion.
right here. Yeah.
We talked about how the left was.
Well, look at it. Let's just say this: it wasn't as bad as what happened with Aaron. Well, I didn't even get Aaron's 10th frame on thing. The battery died on the Mevo, and
then the Mevo gets blamed for stuff. It wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't. It was my fault.
You know what happens though? These are things that make us learn.
Yeah.
But go ahead. We bowled on the pattern.
You guys bowled.
I thought they were the same both days.
Really? I thought last night.
Did you see me on the gutter in the roll-off?
I did.
They were the same.
Oh, look at this. We got 4 right out of the gate.
That might have been me. I told him to get a little bit softer.
It's not 6.
I thought they were a little bit tighter last night, but I did not bowl 9 a.m.
I woke up to come to 9 a.m. and I said, I think my 113's safe, so I still bowled the later one.
Well,
but I would have played the gutter again.
I did wake up at 5:45 this morning and drove my brother down and sat out the first round. We talked last night. I did need to take a little break, mental break.
You'll be okay.
I
told you something will happen, and it just changed.
Listen, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I had
probably going to say the same thing I said to him last night.
I had this discussion with Kevin Tebow back in December or so. And he was struggling, and he said to me, I don't know how much I don't want to do this. But and it's probably part of the same thing you're feeling because you're in bowling center a lot, even when you're not bowling, right?
Yes.
And that's part of the burnout. I get it. And I told him that day, I'm like, listen, if you need to take a time off, a small amount of time off. I'm not saying 6 months.
I took 10 days off. That's good enough for me.
I took 10.
That's fine. That's fine. Good bowling, bud.
Good bowling.
But just don't take an extended time off because I promise you will regret it because I've done it. I went 2 years without touching a ball. And I regret it now because I missed some of the time when I was actually good and I just didn't bowl. I skipped like 97, 98, I didn't touch a ball. And again in 2000, I didn't touch. Came back for 1 year, took another year off. And I regret it now because it's not going to, you just don't know how long you have, and enjoy every minute. And it's.
I think the part there, enjoy every minute. I think what happens is we have to realize why do we like to do it. I love NEBA because of the camaraderie. I get to see you. I get to see you. I get to see all these people.
100%. I mean, look.
At the same time, I'd like to be challenged. Yeah, I lose. I lose today. At the end of the day, I get to go home and see my kid. I'm going to go home. I haven't seen him in 5 days. I'm going to get to see him. It's just bowling.
At the end of the day, just
like I told you, it's just bowling.
When you fail, learn something from it. Move on.
There's a difference. There's a lot of people that can't put that aside, and right now, I feel like
I think when you're young, it's harder to do that. So Calca and I were talking before I bowled the roll-off, and Calca goes, I said to Frankie goes, the best part is my kids being here yesterday. He said, my kids mean everything. I said, it makes a difference a little bit. I said, Frankie, when I was 20-some years old, I'd be frying out because you're trying to prove yourself.
Yes, that is the biggest thing
You're trying to prove yourself. I said to Frankie, I'm 49. I don't have nothing really to prove on this stage anymore, you know?
That is the biggest thing for me right now. Ooh,
all right.
So when you're young, I get it. We've all been there. We want to try to prove to the older, to everybody, hey, I'm good. Because you want to feel like you're that. I get it. It still happens for us. We still want to bowl well. But at the same time, now I realize I'm 40-some years old.
Yeah.
49, almost 50. You know what? I've done a lot. But at the same time, there's also part of me that says I haven't done enough.
That's the biggest thing for me right now.
But you can't put that pressure on yourself, though, because it will happen. And speaking from experience, I went through a lot of years putting a lot of pressure on myself, thinking, like, how do I compete? And then at some point, you just realize you're as good as these guys.
That's a part of me why I just recently got my card.
Yeah, and I dropped my card.
I know.
A long time ago.
Let's tune into the matches right now, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We can go on. But
oh, my God. All right, so.
All right, run it down.
We're going to give the scores here real quick, and in fact, we can even show them, right? So let's see.
Yep, you can do it that way. You can just tap on the circle.
As soon as Smith shows the shot, we're gonna switch to the scores. All right, so Smith just doubled after a first frame open, so he's still down by 20.
To
all
the
right,
left.
and then Roca had an open in the first, and then a strike and. Oh shoot! I just screwed this up.
That's all right.
See, I stopped playing with that. I stopped playing with the Mevo, and
There you go.
I'm not.
So when you want to get back out,
yeah,
you just do a quick tap. Or like I said, this is the best screen because.
Got it. All right.
You can just toggle. That's all right. This is how we learn.
Fortunately, I don't feel like I'm learning.
Can we take everyone?
I'm just telling him to learn something from his mistakes, and I don't do it with the
Mevo
technology. Yeah.
I've been doing this for many years.
Can we take everyone's horses?
Well, we picked in the original, and our horse is dead.
We both picked Gray Wax.
All right. Well, good thing
our horse died at the turn.
Good thing we're in the final four right now. We'll give everyone a.
We get a reprieve.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Jeremy Melito.
You're gonna take Jeremy. I will take the other.
When he can do that, or he can puck it up the gutter, he's comfortable.
I will take Roca. I just met him in Chicopee.
I love the kid. He throws the ball great. Such a nice kid.
Very good kid.
And I love how he throws. I said that earlier. I love how he throws. But when Melito can do what he likes to do, we've seen this at East Haven. We've seen it at places.
The left is good. The left is good, but I'll take Roca.
I think the right is very good.
The right is good.
They don't play far enough to the right. That's the problem.
Oh, my God.
Because if you played to the right, every pair was the same.
See, I did last night, and I four-counted. So I
But you had to take your hand. But you got to take your hand out.
Yes. That is the biggest thing. Well, I took Roca out of the match. You guys can take Melito. Let's take the righties. Regarding the score.
Well, now I take Nate.
You'll take Nate Adam Smith? I'll take Nate.
And now it makes it easier, too.
But no, Chris, what you said makes sense because
that's the problem when you swing the ball.
Right. He thinks he's playing out, and he's really not playing
accuracy.
out. Like,
even on this type of shot, you need
But if you were out,
righties
you actually had left.
Yes.
Out.
The problem is if you got far enough right, you actually had left. And now the one board hooked. If you watch my roll-off, my ball peeled off of one.
I did.
Like a boomerang.
It stopped, but it hook stopped.
That 8-pin made me cry.
I actually didn't fry. I can't believe it. I told you if I came back, I said, I know I'm old. I didn't fry now. I told my wife, she goes, what? You didn't curse? I didn't do anything. I didn't even get on a knee or anything. I was just like, well, can't throw it any better than that.
That was something. I just walked away.
We got.
I think everybody walked away. The place emptied out fast. Like I think people were.
Oh, he made the 210.
I think people were expecting me to fry out.
All right, so we got the score updates. We got Melito with 278 out and Roca with 258 out in the fourth frame. And in the fourth frame right here, we got Nate Purchase with 278 out.
You know, if you keep calling it like this, you're going to be stuck in this place.
Hey, my girlfriend would be a little bit upset. She's already upset I stayed this late. But you know what? That's why I love her. She'll give me the next day.
Okay, I'd like to remind everybody that this event is sponsored by Callahan's Bowl-O-Rama. They added $4,000 to this event. Much appreciated. They are part of, and there's another strike. They are part of $60,000 in added money and equipment that is donated throughout the year. And Chris is going to go over the rest of the sponsors.
Yes, I will.
Next tournament, while he's getting the page out, let me say the next tournament is in Keene, New Hampshire, July 30th and 31st. The doubles tournament on Saturday, and regular singles on Sunday. Thanks to Jeff Barden for sponsoring that tournament. $1,000 added each day.
Can I just say something about that?
Sure.
He is one of the best proprietors in New England.
Not
he is. He sees it the right way. He reminds me of Tony Ronaldo a little bit.
Yes.
And the Callahan
family. He drove
family.
2 hours today to just come watch bowling.
Yep.
Granted, he did not bring his stuff. He wanted the bowl, but he still stayed. He's still here right now at 8 o'clock.
Where?
He's right over there. Right there.
Oh, my God.
Daddy Jeff.
I told him. I told Chris last round I'm bowling with him in his own building. I can't wait.
I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah.
Oof. Didn't get that messenger, but I will call it right now. Squad cut for the doubles. What is that? Long.
Long sport.
Plus 45.
I would say plus 60.
You're gonna say plus 60? All right. The left does not play good there. I will say that.
Oh my God.
And we bowled on long one time where I bowled with Lauren.
Statue of Liberty, right?
I bowled with Lauren. I used 2 dull Sherlocks.
They were
at 360.
I can't
shocker.
comment. I can't comment on the Sherlock, but that was a good ball.
All right. We'll do a quick sponsor read. Yeah. Dougie Vision, baby. All right. So big shout out to all of our sponsors. Cambridge Credit Counseling, Chris Viali and his crew. They add $3,500 to the Cambridge Credit Invitational. Again, to qualify for the Invitational, you just need to bowl 5 events during the 2022 season. Big shout out to BowlingSeriously.com, Joanne Herman. All she does for women's bowling, not only here at NEBA, but throughout bowling. So thank you, Joanne, for all you do.
This was a Women's Cup event today, correct?
It was, I believe. Yes, it was. Thank you to Many Styles of Bowling, East Coast Sports Investors, Strike FX Pro Shops, Bullwinkle's Pro Shop, some place called BuddiesProShop.com. We do put $10,000 toward the Paul Ford Memorial Series, or Cup. It has many different names, but we all get the point. We have I Am Bowling, powered by Logo Infusion. They make our great Champions jerseys. Unfortunately, nobody has theirs on today. And the only champion left, actually, is Jeremy Melito.
Yeah, Jeremy Melito.
He's using 2 different balls. I just noticed that for the first time.
Yeah, Coral on left lane and a Revolt on the right lane. We have Ace Mitchell Bowling Supplies. They will be supporting or sponsoring the golf outing coming up at Keene. We have Green Mountain Open with John Wilbur and his team up there. Dexter Bowling Shoes with Paul Sylvia. Savage Arms, Turbo Grips, Grog Monster Sports, Callahan's Bowl-O-Rama, where we're at today. Big shout out again to the Callahan family. Just amazing what they do. And then the thing is, the whole family stays around to watch.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yep.
Like they are.
They came over to me.
They are dedicated to this.
They came over when I was setting up. He's like, do you need anything? Let me know. Is your internet working? But I said, well, yeah, I'll let you know if I need anything. But thank you.
I can tell you last night, first game I turned around and all of them are still here. They were standing right in the back. I went back and I said thank you for your, went back, shook their hands, said thank you, and they're like, thank you for, very generous. I'm like, as I said earlier, I don't think we as bowlers or as a club, the people that bowl the club, really sometimes realize just how lucky we are to have what we have. Because
at a young age,
because we've gotten used to, because you've gotten used. I also feel like sometimes the younger bowlers have gotten used to this, thinking this, as we said, it wasn't like this.
No.
2002, it wasn't like this.
My dad instilled 3 things: manners, manners, manners. And every time I've bowled any tournament, I try and point out the proprietor or the general manager or the manager on duty and say thank you.
No, that's a great thing, and more people should do that.
And I'll say this to you, ditto too. That was part of what I was going to say earlier, but I didn't want to keep rambling on. But when I say appreciate what you have, because you don't know how long it's going to be here. You have no idea how many places have disappeared over the last 30 years.
We've seen the Megabuck tournaments go away.
Places like this,
because people
that are still willing to have us.
Yeah,
appreciate them, because there are like 2 of the places I've won don't exist anymore. They just gone. Riverdale.
Yeah,
is a car dealership now or whatever it is, and you just go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Just
exactly.
When you have a place
we take
like
it
this,
for granted
the
sometimes.
family appreciates.
mean, look up, they're still sitting here.
Yeah, places like this,
Right there they are.
Yep.
are very rare these days.
So
Let's
real quick, just quick last rundown. We have
Chicago Sam's.
Yep. Well, I'm going to say Yankee Lanes, obviously Keene and Manchester. Jeff Barden, like we said, sitting here. Chicago Sam's, bowlingseriously.com. Tony Renault bowled last night. Got Tony to come out to another one. Tony, Susie Renault, and Bloomfield Electric. TechVision live streaming. KR Strike Force. DJ's Pro Shop. John Zawalik there. Storm, Rotogrip, and 900 Global, our ball sponsor. Oh, great shot.
Wow.
Better Bowling Concepts, Ideal Bowling Concepts, and GMS Concrete. So thank you to all of our, again, amazing sponsors. Can't do any of this without
Let me
you.
say, while we're talking about that, let me mention the people that won the balls today from Storm.
Oh, absolutely.
Storm donates 2 balls to every tournament. One is the first person out of the cut, which was Dave Paquin, and the raffle was won by Cheryl Pape. So those 2 bowlers, they get a certificate, right? Is that how it still works?
Right, so Storm gives you a certificate. You have like a certain amount of time to mail it in and receive a ball.
I think you have 1 year because I've won one last year. No, the senior cut before Ian and I bowled you in the finals with Pac-Man.
Oh, so it's 1 year. I didn't know. I don't
year.
know if they have what the date is. Jeremy, up the gutter again.
But yeah, it used to be that the balls were here, and you just were at the mercy of what happened to be here. Now you can actually pick whatever ball on the line you want.
Well, I think they also do that to make sure they control the inventory better. I can tell you when Brunswick was on board, we went through a lot of balls. We would go through like sometimes 20 balls on a live stream.
Yeah, we did share a lot of.
We gave a lot. We're working on a sponsor to try and give a ball away during the title match. So that's hopefully in the plans, and if not, some point during this season, at least for next season. So.
Oof, split the 8-9.
This is a very interesting match to our right.
I give him credit for playing in there because, like I said, I find it hard to go through the pins the right way from there. Just because they're so flat in the back of the pattern.
So if we look at the matches right now, Eric Smith has 225 out, and Nate Purchase has 245 out. And if we go over to the left-handers match, Melito right now has 257 out, and Roca has 238 out. So these are pretty tight matches. They're 1 spare, 1 mark, 1 mess up. It's pretty close. As we just saw, Nate tried to kick the 10 out, but it did not happen. So these are pretty tight matches.
That's what we want.
We do. So these
the worst thing about being in this seat is when the matches get out of hand because you got nothing to talk about. I remember the first time I was like alone in Brockton, and the round of 4, like both matches were 70 pin blowouts by the 6th frame. I'm like, oh god.
Here we go.
And I was alone. I had nobody to talk to, so it's like brutal.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We got a match. Roca, he's an up-and-coming left-hander out of Long Island. I'm a very good friend of his. I just met him in Chicopee. I like him. I like his personality. I like all these guys actually out here, but I'm hoping Roca puts some pressure on Melito right now to put a strike in the 9th and 10th to shut him out, but let's see. He bowled at Wichita State.
Really?
Yes. He's a year older than me. I just found that out. I thought he was younger than me. Let's see it. I will say, I'm not going to lie, I did tell him to throw the C4. He was trying to throw that purple urethane off the ditch. I watched my little brother throw it. Kid throws it phenomenal, but urethane did not have a good look on the left. Just hooks a little bit too early here. Nate Purchase right now. He's got 235 out if he strikes right here. There you go. He needs the double. Double in the 10th and count to shut him out. Smith needs to strike out to put some pressure on him. You taking your horses back yet over there? Taking your horses?
I didn't pick anybody.
Well, I said...
I never made a pick. I already made my pick. My pick lost. I'm not that's cheating if you just keep picking guys every round.
There's a difference. I got a booth right here. I got my first booth appearance ever.
Defending champion, by the way. That's
This-
why that's the only reason why we let him in here. He won this event last year and didn't get his interview because the internet went out or something. But
This
so
this left lane right
we
here.
decided to let him in.
This left lane right here for Roka's a little bit hard for him. But let's see what Smith does right here. See if he can put some pressure on him for purchase. It looks like, yep.
55, 75, 05. Oh, turn that down.
Wrong way. Sorry about
Sorry.
that.
It looks like this
In case
match
you didn't hear gas.
for the right-hander is out of play, but we can see what happens. Things have gotten wild. Let's see if Roka makes a move for this left-handers match.
Oh,
Rep sevens.
all right. So updating the scores there. That puts him in the 2-0s.
217s if he spares this.
Well,
and
I'm just
strikes
saying right now he's going at 207 pace
Yep.
right now, right? So, oh, that's trouble.
it. This match looks over here on the right-hand side.
That is, yeah, that match is
Yeah.
over. Nate Purchase is going to advance.
How many titles does Nate have? No, none.
I don't think.
No. The only person with titles is Jeremy.
Okay, all right. So,
Um,
if Jeremy does not open, it's looking like a convincing lead that Jeremy is going to go for his, what, 4th title? With a Masters title. I do know he has a Masters
He
title.
does have the Masters title. Yep, be title number 4.
Title number 4. So, let's see right here.
Strike here would just about do it.
Yep. Ooh. All right, so
All right,
Here we
so let's see. Max score of 217 on the left, right? And yeah, he needs 1 mark.
he needs a mark.
1 mark, either here or in the 10th.
That is not a given for the left-handers. I feel like if you threw it up the lane today, you had to like trick the ball. Did you think so?
Oh, if you wanted to play up the lane.
Yeah.
Like I said, you definitely, you didn't have to go after
Yeah.
it.
I rep 10'd a lot, the second squad on the burn. And that looks like a win for Melito.
First shot on the lane will do it.
And our upcoming NEBA is in Yankee Lanes in Keene, New Hampshire. Special weekend.
Yes, sir.
How much is added to that?
1,000 each day.
1,000 each day, everyone.
And that'll do it.
That's a winner.
So we're going to have Jeremy Melito against Nate Purchase.
I'm calling it now. It is Melito's tournament.
It is.
It
Well,
Okay.
he's playing the part of the lane where the ball hits. You have the best reaction for where he's playing. Left, right, doesn't make a difference.
Wow.
Does Nate have a second? I feel like he
I
did
think
make
he
a
does.
title match.
I think he does.
I vaguely remember him making at least 1 title match somewhere.
I do have to say, I just want to give a quick shout out to these younger kids out here. NEBA is in a bright spot right now with all the younger talent, younger than me. Hunter, Andrew, Nate, Randall. These kids are the future. Not including the NEBA youth that we have now. Oh, he went to IQ Nano.
Okay, Nate's just taking a victory lap here. And as I say that, it's a 7-10. But he is comfortably going to advance. Looks like it's going to be 221 to 189.
Where's the finals at?
31 and 32. So we got to sign right off, and we got to move the camera behind 31 and 32. So we are going to do that, folks. So the final score, 221 to 189 in favor of Nate. And on the left side match, 244 to 217, assuming a strike here on the fill ball. All right, we're going to log off And we're going to move the camera. We'll be back in a few minutes with the title match. Thank you.
Thank you.